reason why we're here is because I wrote a book on decision making. And I feel like decision making is the cornerstone to everything that you make your whole life. It's the cornerstone of life, right? Because you wake up making decisions every single day. By a certain age, I feel like 12, 13 years old, we all know good from bad and right from wrong. Am I correct or not? It's called accountability. Hold yourself accountable for all decisions you make. And that's my whole point of the book. Hold yourself accountable. It don't matter what you choose. It does matter, don't get me wrong. I want you to make better decisions. But at the same time, there's a lot of people out here not just doing things and then blaming other people. And if y'all know in our culture, we always say we blaming the white man. We blame this person. We blame somebody for our situation that we're in. By a certain age, you're not on your own, but you are making the decisions in your life. Not what your parents are till about 18, but every decision you make. So if you decide, if I see y'all on the streets in 2-3 years, that was your decision. If I see you in college, that's your decision. If I see you on TV, that's your decision. If I see you in jail, hear about you on TV in jail, what would you do when nobody's looking? What would you do? It depends. What would you do when nobody's looking? That is defined of who the person that you are. What you do when nobody's looking, that's truly who you are. It's a hard thing to do, to fess up for something that you don't have to, right? It's like that's what being accountable is. When you guys get older, it's way easier to sit back than to say, hey, I'm gonna hold myself accountable for this or whatever decision that I do, right? A lot of people blame life on other people because it's a hard thing to do, to fess up for something that you don't have to, right? It's like that's what being accountable is. When you guys get older, it's way easier to sit back than to say, hey, I'm gonna hold myself accountable for this or whatever decision that I do, right? A lot of people blame life on other people. Because of 13 years old, you know right from wrong, correct? You know good from bad, right? So by the age of 13-ish, everybody in here know right from wrong and good from bad. You already know what decision you're supposed to make every time you get into a situation. You just don't want to. Am I correct? At 13 years old, you know right from wrong, correct? You know good from bad, right? So by the age of 13-ish, everybody in here know right from wrong and good from bad. You already know what decision you're supposed to make every time you get into a situation. You just don't want to. Am I correct? I'm gonna let y'all answer your question, but let me pick it back off what you just did. You answered with an attitude, even responding to the question. You say, why? That right there will get you slapped in front of your parents. But you don't even know you're doing it. You get what I'm saying? Everybody understand that, right? It's your appearance. The way the tone of voice, I saw you do it. I didn't take it disrespectful, but your parent might. I don't know if anybody else caught that, but I saw it, right? You gotta hold yourself accountable for your reactions to stuff.
Right now, you all have the opportunity of a lifetime. And the opportunity of a lifetime is to get a better version of yourself. Yeah? You are
Can't say I've been in that situation, but I can speak on it. I think presence is the most important thing. Sometimes all you just gotta do is sit there and listen to them. And if it's something that you can't answer, then you reach out to somebody that possibly can.
Men in education.
Choose who they want to respect every single day. It's not something that we're just gonna, men are just have to be their fathers or be their brothers or something like that, but it's something similar to that nature. The presence of a man in the school is extremely important because a lot of times they lack that outside of school. And they don't have fathers, they don't have brothers, they don't have a lot of things to teach them how to be a young man or a young lady. men in education is extremely important, not just for sports. We are kind of like father figures, and that's just my role. I can't speak for everybody. But every young lady, every young man that passes by me, I treat them with the utmost respect. I treat them just like my son. I have one son, and I treat them with all the respect I can that they don't get outside of their school. They come to us for a reason. It's like you almost want to put them on your taxes because they're with us so long, right? And we learn who they are. We learn how they move. We learn their feelings. Some of them cry. Some of them laugh. Some of them joke. But the presence of a man is extremely important, just because they don't have that outside of school.
All right.
Thank you.
Amen. All right.